I've never known our party to be so alive with such creative policy thinking and such an obvious desire to improve people's lives. And it is this kind of conservatism that I've always believed in and always stood for. I know some politicians seek high office because they're driven by ideological fervour. I know others seek it for reasons of ambition or glory. But my reasons are much simpler. I grew up the daughter of a local vicar and the granddaughter of a regimental sergeant major. Public service has been a part of who I am for as long as I can remember. And I know I'm not a showy politician. I don't tour the television studios. I don't gossip about people over lunch. I don't go drinking in Parliament's bars. I don't often wear my heart on my sleeve. I just get on with the job in front of me. And you can judge me by my record. As Home Secretary, I was told I couldn't take on the Police Federation, but I did. I was told I couldn't cut police spending without crime going up, but crime is lower than ever. I was told I shouldn't start asking questions about police corruption, but everywhere I've seen it, from Stephen Lawrence to Hillsborough, I've exposed it. I was told I couldn't stop Gary McKinnon's extradition, but I stood up to the American government and I stopped it. I was told I couldn't deport Abu Qatada, but I flew to Jordan and negotiated the treaty that got him out of Britain for good. But if ever there was a time for a Prime Minister who is ready and able to do the job from day one, this is it. We have immediate work to do to restore political stability and economic certainty, to bring together the party and the country, and to negotiate a sensible and orderly departure from the European Union. But more than that, we have a mission to make Britain a country that works not for the privileged and not for the few, but for every one of our citizens. And together, we, the Conservative Party, can build a better Britain. Thank you.
You've got to go through the top.
Yes, it's coming.
Thank you, Home Secretary. Laura Kunsberg, BBC News. You were on the losing side of the European argument. What is it now that you think makes you a winner? And as you say, you're not a showy politician. What would you say to our audience who are maybe not that familiar with you? What is the one thing that means you should be their Prime Minister?
Well, first of all, on what actually makes me a winner, I think what the public want is strong, resilient leadership, and I think they want honesty from their politicians. And I've always tried to be as clear with people as possible about what the challenges are and the difficulties in facing those and how we can do that together. And I think that is what people are looking for, not showy gimmicks and so forth, but just somebody who's going to get on with the job in their interests. And that's what I've set out in the speech comes to the second part of your question, that I think we do have more work to do to build a better Britain that is genuinely a Britain for all the people, and so that nobody feels that somehow the world has passed them by and they have been left behind. And it's good Conservative principles of promoting aspiration and opportunity that actually will deliver for people. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chris Ship from ITV. I should just check, in the interest of fairness, that no one in this room who you've worked with very closely for the past 10 weeks is about to say you haven't got what it takes to do the job. No hands, right. So I will continue with my question. Hello? was just being fair. As you will know, immigration was a huge issue in this campaign.